Good morning. All right. Here's yesterday's. Let's get right into it. Cool. All right, I'm just going to set this up so that I don't have to keep doing this every time. Check 1 2, check 1 2, somewhere around there. Check 1 2. Okay, so theoretically the audio should go down a little bit when I talk. I also turned it down last time, so I'm gonna turn it back up just a little bit. Well, anyway, I have a little more time today, so I'm gonna try to do an hour. See how that goes. Let's see. I kind of want to start just from MIDI. We'll see. None of this is going to be. That's cool. Cool. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it chill. Just do like a little. What key is this in? F. No surprises. All right, cool. So let's not hear the default patch because it's going to be too much. Too much. Let's just start. Let's do a pad first, because don't want to get too far into this. Cool, I like that. All right, so if we massive X, oh, because it's made in massive. That's funny. All right, cool. So if we start up there and work our way down here like that, maybe not 0. And here, maybe the sub will be in by then, so. Oh no. I probably want to hear the entire. Yeah, give the sub a chance to do something. Oops. This should not loop. Okay. This is gonna go twice, I guess. And this can come out by then. Space. Okay, cool. And then let's do that again. Except with the bass in the whole time, I think. And we'll use Cthulhu. Without chords. Maybe we should use the polybrute to play this ARP. Let's do that. Hopefully this works. It might have some weird MIDI stuff, but we'll do our best. I can't remember which one works better. I think they both work. Or they crash the computer. We'll see. Let me just start from scratch. have some empty spots here somewhere. I guess I could use something I've already made. Do I have any empty? Yeah, here we go. I was so confused. Hey, what's up, Super Ben Jammin'? Uh, this is fun to listen to, isn't it? Thanks. Not much to it just yet. Uh, that's okay. I'm not usually very chill. Can you hear me? Trying to keep it a little bit chill this time. Cool. Thanks. All right. What if we send them to both, and we use this as like a delayed version? What is my genre? Uh, I guess house. I don't know. Um, a lot of genres. I make progressive house, complextro, pop, uh, occasional rock, but mainly leaning towards electronic dance music type stuff. Rap? No, I don't rap. I mean, I have rapped. I like rap. But this is definitely progressive house for the moment. All right, so we're gonna try to use uh, the second filter for something. Put in bandpass mode, and we're gonna send one of these LFOs to it. Oops, not that one. Sorry. No, not really. I mean, I'd like to be. So this is now controlling the output level of the filter, this filter, but the cutoff is too high to hear, so. Something like that. Like 25%. And like a bipolar, and the rate should be about here. I think. That's too slow. Should just be 1 over 1. And 50%. Do what I tell you to do. Unicorn. Oh, it's maybe it should be triangle. Oh, that's modulating the level. Haha. Duh. Okay, so my bad. I was adjusting that LFO when I didn't need to be. We need another LFO because this is what we want to have move. Okay, and we're gonna do that on LFO too. Okay. %. Sync and set that to 1. More than 25%, 50%. %. Too slow? Why is it? Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, this would be probably an intro, but we can try to find something. Move on to that. Why not? I mean, my brain tells me that it's probably something in this world. Oh, too much. Too groovy. Too funky. Should just make it. Probably. Oh, that's cool. That's cool with some shaper box, I think. Alright, so we'll put it in the same bus as everything else for now. And something cool, like this guy. I need to get that new one, the new Valhalla. Yeah, I guess it is nice to have some sort of beat, so you can hear whether there's something. of the hat. Yeah, I don't like that. It's very eh. I'll just leave that alone. It needs something though. It's not like not doing it. So I'm gonna add another module in here. I think like just a little something. I don't know. That's probably not the right one. Maybe I need like flanger, something to create movement over a longer period of time. Hmm. Oh, she covered up my chat. Sorry. Yeah, flanger, reverb, long verbs, be good. Sorry, man. I covered up my chat. Uh, yeah. Oh, that's high praise. We'll see where it goes. I mean, it might be nice just to bounce something out and like put it back in as ambience or something, but I feel like I'm not quite there yet. What is it? There's plenty of that there. Forget where we were with this thing. Yeah, flanger would be good. Maybe this is should not be binary sync. Maybe it should add some sort of polyrhythmic element to it. Polymetric element. Yeah. Which I'll have to add after because I've used up all the effects that are built into that thing. I don't really love the flanger in Ableton. Oh, Native Instruments flanger is not the worst. Right, which one is it? I think it's this one. I might be wrong about that. Kind of a weird flanger. I don't even know if I'm hearing it. I literally see like, yeah, no, that's on my freaking vocals. That's why. That must be weird. All right. I know, it's not. It should be. Hold on. Were you guys not hearing that? I swear that's weird. Oh, it's because I had my audio interface listening. Haha. That's hilarious. All right, so let's get this out of here so I don't hear it twice. Rookie mistake. Okay, so let's get that where it needs to be. Not on a track that doesn't have any audio. Okay, good. That's cool. Where is it? I need it back. Yeah, 70. Okay, so I'm going to group that. Where is it? Oh, damn it. You're only supposed to go up to here. So if we put this here, reduce this to 70. That should work. Okay, so now it'll go from nothing to there. Might be a little bit too much. There. Cool. Yeah, and more plucky. I guess because Cthulhu is controlling this, maybe I should bounce this out just so I can actually see what the MIDI is doing real quick. Yes, you're right. I just wanted to actually be able to see what was happening because Cthulhu has the gate. So when you change the gate, it will change the decay. And yes, it does need to have a shorter decay. But I would like that to be sort of a place to build up to. So I'm going to do this. Can I do it on here? I might have to do it on the keyboard. No, there's a way to do it. I just don't remember what it is. Shit. Uh, uh, oh well. I'll do it. I'll be right back. I mean, it's because it has this like ridiculously massive reverb on it. Um, and we could do a mid cut off on the reverb. That would really help. Decrease the time a little bit. Also, probably a lot of sub in there. Yes, we all are. Nobody knows anything. And the flanger is not helping with that. So I wanted this to sort of start here, and then for the last like bar, I think I wanted this to like be a fake out kind of thing here, like not that long. Up there, and then that, I guess. I don't know. It needs to. It can't. It can't fuck up the pattern. That's crazy. Um. Yeah. I'm not sure. Um. I need a quick bio, but I'm going to just. You said you want to know what genre I make, so I'll just like throw on a few of these things, I guess. I'm doing a sketch challenge. I'm trying to do like uh just a sketch a day in March. This is the track I was working on before I gave it a So this is gonna be pretty jarring from what we've been doing, but figure whatever. I have to go. I'll be right back.
When you steer, I'm the deer in your headlights. And when I cry, you're the tears in my late night. Say if you could fix me, wouldn't you like to? 'Cause I know that I would if I had a chance. It's almost like the oxygen's getting in our way. There's not enough for you and me. I try to get right in my mind. In the loop, I'm falling down, crashing right. I'm heading down. In the crashing can't say no. When my body's saying maybe we should do it. 'Cause when we do it, it's like I know. If I'm losing this, at least I know I'm not in control. Say if you could fix me, wouldn't you like to? 'Cause I know that I would if I had a chance. It's almost like the oxygen's getting in our way. There's not enough for you and me. I try to get right in my mind, right. I'm falling down, right, and I crash and try to get right round to ground. I'm heading down, and I'm crashing down, crashing right. I'm heading down, and I crashing right.
Cool. That's enough of that. So yeah, that's the last thing I made. What were we doing? All right, messing with the decay. So yeah, there's a way to copy the preset from A to B on this synth. I thought, but I don't know that there's actually a way to do it on the plugin, and I can't remember the way to do it here, but I think I got it. All right, cool. I did it. Thanks. Uh, yeah, it's pretty modern. That's a remix of an NOTD track. So, it was for a Discord challenge. Try to do like a song production challenge every month, and that was the track. And it would be. I mean, I guess I could have tried to make it classic. I love classic house and techno. I have tried to make some tracks like that. I am it's sort of like you have to have a lot more finesse in a way than I think I've developed. I'm always trying to go like as hard and loud as possible, which is why today doing this is kind of fun. Switch it up, but like, um, yeah. I mean, I tried to. What was that? Oh, there was one. I can't remember the name of the original track, but I just took the bass line from an old tech or an old house record and tried to sort of like use it as a template. And man, they were just like all of the subtle nuances. It wasn't like that many variables, just like a filter and some distortion and maybe delay and reverb send. But like just even with those four parameters, the amount of emotion that was coming out of the modulation in the track was so great. It was Ketten Carousel, I think, or something like that. Ketten. Is that what it? Yeah. Is that it? I think. Hold on. Yeah. The bass, like I took the drums, I think, and the bass. Like that's my version of it, but the original just had so much more vibe and just had like a lot of I don't know, it was a really very emotional experience with just like a couple of parameters on a synthesizer playing the similar patterns over and over again. But yeah, anyway, that's cool. Uh, I'd say I guess like my more common genre is not as poppy as that thing. Thanks. Um, you should check out the original. It's the original is what is it? I'm spelling this wrong. Oh, that's the name of it. Okay, so it's like well, I think maybe it was this one. Is that it? Yeah. So check out Ketten Carousel. But like, yeah, man, it's just so simple and subtle, but it's like it's a lot. So yeah. All right, let's make some more progress on this. I think. Oh, so the reason why I did that is so if I go edit the B preset, I can put this over here, and this should change that, and this, and that, and maybe do this. So now, if I wanted to like build, I don't have to edit all those parameters individually. I can just So we should probably add a kick drum, since I feel like this is a pretty good intro. It's gonna So I took that a little too far. Not so much feedback. And I think, oops, gotta let Ableton control that control. Now, I think the decay and the release could come up when it does that. So on the B part, the more sustain here, and then maybe, oh, I could just actually increase that and then add a little release. But anyway, and then after this fades out with a riser or something, it could come back in here. So let's see. We just take that and plop it down right here. Then we can mess with that without too much fear of screwing everything up. I wonder if I should allow this polybrute to function as a bass. I don't think I should. I think it's too much. Like it's too out of control, but maybe. So let's say if we don't want that to happen, then when we get here, we can do this. And this filter should be off when it's not in use. So we'll set this here at 0, 0, and then it'll just come right up to like 100, I think. Although I should probably look at the actual output of this thing. Because why use your ears? A lot of stuff. So then when it goes up to here, it will not have that much sub, theoretically. It sounds thin and weak. I wonder if I could, I have not been using my hardware as much because it's so nice to be able to like duplicate the patch in Serum and then just remove the fundamental from the actual waveform. But the sub is off on the Polybrute. It just has a lot of lows. So yeah, I guess filter is the way to go. This actually might need to happen here. Kick and whatnot happen there. All right, so let's see what happens if we do that with this kick that's not going to work. It's way too much. I don't want similar sounds. All right. The best part of any stream. Hmm. Hmm. So that sounds good now, but then when you add a sub, that's going to be way too subby. Oh, that actually might be a nice balance. Okay, so then let's take this and make a sub for it. It's just this. Sub. Here's a sub. That's not good. That's an hour. All right, so that could be the sub, over there somewhere. And I guess for the bass, if we're not going to use that polybrute as the bass, then we'll take this part and make something, I don't know, informed by it. Or maybe even just the exact same thing, but with the top cut off. It's too low, I think. I think it's too fast. Oh, well, this is velocity sensitive also, so I would need to actually redo all this. But I think it should just be maybe eighth notes or something, or here. I think this is not actually mono, so I can't really do that. Hmm. Oh, I know what I could do. I could just take the Cthulhu thing here and change it to eighth notes. And or even dotted eighth notes. But let's start with eighth notes and do that. All right, cool. So, preset tourist. It's like my favorite kind of bass. I love the formant shit. Formant electro bass. Mm. Kind of cool. Let's try this too. Wait. Yeah. The fuck? What? Why won't you go the other way? Oh, really? All right. You're supposed to be at 0. And you go. What the hell? Why? I want to do what I wanted to do. Uh, Macro 1. A phase 0 to 180. 0 to 0. What? That must not be. Yeah, okay, that's the problem. I think. Nope. All right. I have to set it in the middle. Duh. Okay, so that one goes up, that one goes down. All right. Phase. Left. Right. this is our kick and our bass, but we might as well fix these things anyway. So let's ignore all the music and just do the technical thing for a second. All right, so here's my sub shaper box. I got a shaper box on the master with the kick as the side chain. And so let's see the shape of the kick, Ed Sheeran style. Okay, so it's like there. And it looks pretty clean already. We just look at the kick. And then we unsolo the kick. There's a little bit of shenaniganery over here, but it seems pretty good. This kick might actually be a little bit too fat. Like it needs like might need something like to be a different kick. But if we just, I mean, if I wanted to, wait, why can't I see it? I don't want to see external. Why is it so quiet? It looks so quiet. Oscilloscope. Okay. I don't really like that wumpiness of it. I don't know if that's not a word, but you know what I mean. So if we take down 1, 2, just like smooth that out maybe. This is not going to work. I just know it's not. I mean, I don't know it's not. It's just never worked before. Now what's it look like? Does it not show the scope? Jesus Christ. The more you know, the less you know. Okay, so yeah, so there we go. All right, so this is not reflected because this is pre. Because this is post effects. It should be reflected. Oh, I'm only doing the mids. Right, because I wanted to set the mids that way. Well, whatever. We're not going to do this. This is not what this is for. Okay, anyway. Right. All of these should be at full. That's why it looks so weird. Anyway, all right, so if we look at that with the sub on this shaper box that I just closed, pretty good. A little bit there, but I feel like maybe the kick just is too long. We could just shorten that here. Actually, it's just a wonky kick. I should just change the kicks. Now it's not long enough. We're just going to let it be what it is. Okay, great. And then if I bring the bass in, it still shouldn't change too much. It does a little bit, but not in a way that drives me insane. Although I just hate that bass now. It's just because it's by itself, I think. But nah, I don't like it. Oh, because I turned this off. Yeah, that's just the wrong bass. Okay, so let's get rid of that. that's something, I guess. Um, I just need to record the Polybrute audio, and then I think I need to go eat some food or something because I'm hungry. That's cool. All right, let's hear what this sounds like a bit. All right, well, that's something for now. If I turn this off and actually have this kind of fade in, it'll be better. Like, should be in by here. Just a. Oh, maybe not. Well, it's going to be a long fade in. Okay, so what if it just stays? Oh, kick's supposed to come in here. What's up? So I guess this keeps going. But it's not looped. It's like this last bit. this guy needs to not high pass out until the end. Maybe need to re-record that. Need more decay on the B. Hey man. Helpful. Let's see. Yeah, no, I mean, as you could see, I'm not doing anything harmonically strange in this one. I'm just trying to make it groove for a long time and do vibey stuff. Had a couple successes, I think, with the advice you gave me. It hasn't gotten me to like what I'd like, which is I want to know how to do that weird shit, and then but I think maybe that's just a matter of experimentation and changing my workflow so that kind of leaves itself space to be worked in. Yesterday I did this little sketch. It's like a drum and bass thing. It's very rough sketch, but it does some changes just based in vibe. The chords drive me crazy because the inversions don't change, but they're just splice loops, so that makes sense. That's gonna happen, and if I, develop that more, if you push the low end more, yeah, definitely. I mean, I didn't mix it. I just literally I leveled. That's it, and I didn't put the bass nearly high enough. Definitely, drum and bass, especially that Reese needs to be, needs to be right up front. But that was like an hour, and when on second listen I do. Getting the ear on first listen, I don't know. That's something that's like my next step is to like be producing and writing in that way, in the same space. Because when I've had the best luck with mixed stuff, it's usually when I do all the arrangement and then bounce it all out to stems and then start the mix process and do that like over again. But I really want to get to the point where I don't have to do that because I always end up going back, getting MIDI, doing it again, editing things because arrangements, is never done. And then the day before, this one, I think you'll actually like the mix on the start of this one. It has major identity crisis, but I think the beginning is a pretty cool vibe. Problem is just like, is it disco? Is it techno? Is it house? What is it? So yeah, I mean, I think if I just took that long granular mush that I made and maybe just took snippets of it, it's tough to do all that in, an hour. But I got lots of time today, so I figured I'd mess around with my synths, and I got some Imanu MIDI here that I have run through Cthulhu. Just a simple chord progression. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I actually really like each of the identities this one has. And then it develops a third identity soon here. Now we're going West Coast hip hop. some snare would be good. Yeah, today I'm just doing this kind of I mean, what I would think this would lead to is a very long form progressive house track. I don't know what I'm doing with this transition. Maybe it isn't time to think about transition. Maybe I just need to stick with the loop, add more parts. That is true. All my favorite Deadmau5 songs. 10:49, 10:34, 9:30. You're not short. So yeah, I think probably you're right. Stick with the loop. Figure out I mean, you didn't say that. I said that, but a lead of some kind, a snare, more hi-hat, shaker stuff. Shaker probably be the next thing to add, actually. Shaker. That is true. He does. Let's try that one. Yep, it'd be like that. Where the hell it? There it is. What? Where the hell are my notes? Really? Uh oh. Yes. This one. Or this one. That's probably the one, huh? This one. Okay. Ah, fuck. See, the thing is, this is the song. Uh, I think I need to take a break, man. I think I need to go eat some food. I just spent a very long time making this thingy on my synth. Well, whatever. I saved the preset. But yeah, I could obviously try some different stuff. So many bases. Hey, man, long time no see. How you been? So hard. They're all so hard. Glad to hear it, man. Preset tourist. Wait, how come they're all? Oh, because I searched for BS. Yeah, maybe that's why. Yeah, someday. If I look at house, melodic house techno. There we go. Maybe a little bit too dirty. All right. So then let me just. second thing is too much. B is too much delay and too much wet reverb. Excuse me. What the fuck? Did I speed it up? What did I do? Why did it do that? Ah. Yeah. Okay. Everything's always harder with hardware. Okay, so then we go back to A, which is here. Oh, wait, hold on. I know what's going on here. Okay. And we need to add Morphe Y. There we go. That's why shit's getting fucked up. Okay. So now I feel like that isn't quite actually long enough. I feel like now this break needs to be at least one more bar. Right, so I think that's where I ended up there. Nope. You go away. You go. Wait, do you go away? No, you don't go away. I'm so lost. Why didn't I use grid lines? Why do I have odd space breakdowns? Very strange. Okay. Thanks, man. I appreciate your saying that. But I want this to do something else first. Do this. You know this guy? Oh my god, this guy's the best. Be the Lick. Check him out if you don't know him. Yes, I tried to fix that, but I will try to fix it more. Thank you for telling me. One of these days. Yeah. Yeah, I'll build it into the template. I meant to do that today. Oh, wow, listen to that. See? Look at that. You can't even hear it. You just want to hear me all day. Nah, man, you just listen to my voice. I'm going to start rapping in a minute. That'll clear the room. So like timber, like Kesha. I've never been compared to Kesha in my life, man. That's weird. Thank you though. Timbre. I'm just fucking with you. Did I forget to turn the reverb off? Yes. See, I want another measure there. I think I get another measure. I'm trying to make this song 17 minutes long. Definitely needs another measure. At least. Maybe two. Oof. Okay, just one. Wrong fucking track. Okay. All right, a snare, the little one. Little MIDI snare. Thanks. That was very helpful. I appreciate it, man. You should give lessons. I mean, I guess you do, but you should get paid for it. I appreciate the help anyway. It's like the mental stuff. Like I'm pretty good on a lot of the technical stuff, but coaching through uh, composition is a rare talent. I don't think a lot of people know how to do that. It's cool. People are like, I don't know. You just like, just do it. Why don't you just do it? This, you like go with what you know. I don't know. It's helpful. Snares. Mm. I'm in the wrong box. Yeah. 909s? No, too much. Blaster's cool, but, well, maybe with gate. Uh-oh. Oh, no. It's potential spam. Here to ruin my focus. Not the right snare. It could be. Pretend that's the right snare. Yeah, that's true. Well said. I don't know. Do they do gated snares in progressive house? Probably. Like what's his name? Prida, Eric Prida has like infinite reverb on all of his stuff. Uh, but it doesn't get in the way. Like it sounds like the tails are all 6 seconds long, but it doesn't like sound messy and muddy. I wonder if that's how he does it. Like a very high floor gate on everything there on the side. Yes, that's true. Too wide. I fucked it all up. Sounds better without it. All right. Well, let's try that then. But without this, maybe we can have that if there's a clap layered with it. I hate layering stuff. All right, let's give it a shot. You. So that's my snare. Yeah, I definitely hear that. I gotta get the next one of these. Was it 4? Yeah. The gain setting is like such a no-brainer. Apparently, it's like you don't have to do this nonsense. It's a little harsh. Yeah, me too. Depends, but yes. I just can't get the hang of stuff. Like soothe is very difficult to use. Does this need EQ? I feel like it's very harsh. It's very bright. This mean I picked the wrong snare. I don't know. Maybe. No, it's fine. But this. Sorry. Right. Yep. Good point. Man, it needs to be compressed probably with the low end bus. Oh fuck, I just not there. Here. This is good. This is where you turn it down. this bus is usually supposed to be a -6, and with the snare it goes to -250, 2.54. So I feel like maybe this needs to be clipped. It doesn't look like it needs to be clipped. Maybe the individual tracks need to be clipped. All right. We'll do it your way. I can't turn it down. Too quiet. That's no life now. It doesn't need all that thump in there. What are we looking at now? -4. Right. Okay. I can live with that, I guess. Yeah, that's perfect. Be a little quiet. All right. All right. So what do we have again? I forget what we were even doing. Yeah. All right. So we have an intro. Wait, were we listening to that before? Is that not the intro? This is long. Sorry, I've just fucked up my arrangement with all the times I duplicated it, so I'm going to take this and put it here. And shit. I can dig that. This doesn't have automation, so I can just copy and paste it like that. And we can try doing the same thing with this. Oh no, I got all my automation. Okay, so I'll copy and paste it and delete the automation. Oh no, come on, man. This automation. We'll leave that for now. Didn't I have something here? This is supposed to continue. Maybe even like. Nope. Could be just a little bit. Yeah. What? Did I not put the pitch bend back? Why doesn't it go back by itself? Because it's not written. Is this wrong? What the fuck? Why is that wrong? Because I wrote it. I messed it up somehow. It's supposed to be this, I think. Oh no, because it doesn't start on the one. God damn it. Why is this such a mess? Okay. Because of this transition I'm trying to make. Cool. I can do that. I think I can do that. Harder than it sounds, I guess. Oh, because it's fucking three? Oh, what the hell am I doing? Okay, that can't be right. I don't think that's where we want it. Yeah, it's two, not three. I think so. All right, here is the new section, and we're going to simplify things because I don't think I've really written much for this. Just so we're just going to take all that, put it there, put the clap there, put the snare there, I don't know what's going on with this thing. Just start the loop over there, right? Because there's no automation. That's fine. And maybe that loop is not the loop. I don't know. That's probably not right either. All right, so this is the pads. Those are going to start here, and we may need to fix all that bullshit. Okay. Duplicate, duplicate. No, we're just going to call this the end of the section here. Okay. Clean up. And you are in the wrong place, but you don't make any sound anymore, so that doesn't matter, but we're going to put you there anyway. You go there, back to 0. Okay. All right. Maybe that'll sound like the way it's supposed to. Is it 4? I can't believe it's 3. Maybe it's 3. Also, why is duplicate time the only option? I guess what I do is I go to the end. How is FL Studio, by the way? Maybe I should get that. Ableton's been pissing me off lately. Copy. There's just all these things. Like, it's really good at some stuff, and it's just like some things it's really annoying about. All right, and then paste time, insert time, paste time. That was too much time. Well, we'll do it anyway. It's way too long. Is it 3? That's just so weird, but fine, whatever. All right, it's 3. This is called How to Piss Off Your DJ. Cool. It's all off. Why is it off? I don't know why it's off, but it's off. That's very annoying. Ugh. All right, I gotta take a break. I appreciate it, and I hope you come back, and I'll definitely check out your stream later. But I require sustenance. Yeah. Anyway, it's a good start. I have more time today, so I'll be working on it later. But I don't know if I'm gonna stream more. We'll see. Starting to get camera shy. Thanks for your help, man. I'll see y'all later. Nice to see you again. Bang.